Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Low Gear Sendcast. Why does that not say? Oh boy, it still says slow. My bad. Well, okay, whatever. Welcome to the Sendcast. It's an amazing show, and we have amazing, cool things. Like we could do this. Check it out. Oh wait a minute. Oh yeah, I forgot. No, never mind. No, we're good. We're good because I can do this. Hey yo. It's new, it's improved, and I'm just doing my thing. Alright. Oh boy. So, episode 15. Why has it taken forever? What am I doing? At this point, I'm like, look, this has been a cool project, but I think I need to really like commit more to it or not. I'm kind of at that point now where I don't know. Got a lot of shit to cover. A lot of stuff to cover, but we're going to cover it. We're going to be cool about it too. Yeah. First, I got myself a big ass burrito, and I got myself a beer. I think we're set. Oh yeah, hold on. I gotta lock that. Make sure my puppies don't come in. Make sure my pup doesn't come in. Otherwise, he'd be like, "Yo, is that food I smell?" Yoink! Like, nah, man. No, thank you. Burrito. It's sick. Oh man. Anyways. Let's see what we got going on. Keyframing the walls. Alright. Everything's working to the way I want it to. Which is nice. I should have opened this first. Oh man, I'm a dum-dum. Oh dear. Anyways. So, episode 15. You love to see it. You love to know it. It's yo boy. Yeah. Oh man, is it gonna be? Oh, I have to log in. Gay. Powered by Restream. Gay. All right. Well. Anyways, you love to see it. You love to know it. You love to taste it. You especially love to digest it. It is yo boy, the not so humble host of this weird merry herd of gentlemen, even though they are not currently on because they are all busy. And oh yeah, so Glen will not be able to join us tonight because he is finishing his homework as he should, like a good boy. He is a good boy. He will finish his homework, and I need to go back to college soon. So he's not in. I'm soloing this episode. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough one. Oh boy. That's why I got my burrito. Sorry, eating it. It's good. It's good. Brandon is currently having his plumber inside his place, so he won't be able to come on until his plumber is done. I don't know how long that's going to take, so I'm going to just count him out. And Joey, well, I don't know what Joey's doing. But I assume Joey's busy as well, so if he doesn't like to, then that's fine. Anyways, I am soloing this. So once again, you're not so humble host of this non-existent herd of gentlemen, the problematic Vietnamese child of the Cam Shenanigans, or Cam Shenanigans group, whatever you like to call it, whatever you like to see it. I am the problematic Vietnamese child, and I enjoy every minute of it. I am also known as the Sen Samurai, and holy shit balls, it is a name I love to keep. It's the coolest name. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyways, thank you so much. Welcome to this. So, let us get started. Hold on. Boy, oh boy. Alright. Okay, so. What's on today's list? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oops. There we go. Big boy, yeah. So what's on today's list? Well, number one, of course, is see that? See that? Do you see this? Yeah. You know what day it is? It's Memorial Day. Here's to those who have fought and lost and lived. To those that continue to fight for patriotism, justice, freedom for all, in memoriam of those that that died in battles lost and battles won. It's Memorial Day. Blessed. Cheers to them. Anyways, it's Memorial Day. So, as an American, Memorial Day is such a day where it's a time of, it could be a time of great celebration or a time of mourning. It's usually both. Pretty much. It's usually pretty much both, but however, on today, it felt strange. Very strange. How strange is strange? Quite fucking strange, buddy. Quite strange indeed. So, how strange was it? Well, for one, I go outside, right? And I'm living near an AZ. It's hot. Everyone knows it. And I keep everything cold in here. Hence why I wear my sweater. Because, you got to keep it nice and cool. But I go outside, and I see one of the most redneck things I couldn't possibly imagine. Well, no, I could imagine it because I've seen it before, but it's very redneck. Some dude with his big old diesel. I can't remember. I think it was a Cummins. I can't remember exactly which one, but I know it was a big boy, that's for sure. Rolling in, right? Just passing by right here. I live in front of the street, so I could see it. It's like right over there. But so rolling in, all Gucci. Just suddenly, I see 3 dudes in the back, all holding beer. There's water in there. There's fucking water in there. It's it's a fucking water truck, right? It's a water bed in the back of the fucking truck. It's not even a water bed. It's just like a hot tub in the back of the truck. But they're driving highway speeds because out here nobody drives 45 miles per hour on the regular road. No, they're driving 60. Even the cops don't care. So it gets more rough, and the more rough it gets, the stupider fuck it becomes. So I just see these dudes roll up, and the guy kind of brake checks them just to fuck with them, and they just see 2 dudes go pretend this is the window, the back window of the truck, right? And I'm like, what the shit? And I don't know what the fuck they were playing. Oh no, I don't care to know what they were playing, but all I know is that they had a big old flag, and I seen this truck before because it has a Confederacy, it has a CSA flag. I mean, it's not even the real flag either. It's not the Stars and Bar. The Stars and Bar, it's just the Stars and Bar, right? But it's not the actual, Union flag, which is white with the corner of the Stars and Bar, But anyways, yeah, fuck historical accuracy. As long as you're Southern, then that don't matter. These motherfuckers were Southerners. Shit. And not just Southern people are nice. I met a lady today. She's all like, "Oh, bless your heart." I'm like, "Oh fuck." She said, "Bless my heart," and I knew what she meant when she said that. It was the nice version, not the one where she says, "Bless your heart." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just bought this new lawnmower, this riding lawnmower for my 20-foot garden. And she's all like, "Oh, bless your heart." I'm like, "Oh shit." She just basically called you a fucking dumbass. But no, not here. Not here. Not here. Not at all. Does not exist. Jesus Christ, my fucking thing is terrible. Anyways, hold on. But yeah, no, it's it's stupid. It gets dumber and dumber every day. But today is Memorial Day. And Memorial Day is a day of exception. A day where we could take the dumbasses with the non-dumbasses. And we can make... Come on, get off. Get off. I already went to the grocery store. Come on. Untie the knot. Untie the fucking knot. Alright, meanwhile I'm untying this knot, I'll just tell you what. Never mind, we're good. We are solid. We're fucking solid, buddy. We're damn okay. Okay? Yeah, exactly. So, what else is there? Oh yeah, so I might as well just get into the technical updates. So, technical updates. Woo! What do we got? So, nothing much really. I mean, you saw the beginning. I could do slides now. See, I see. Check it out. Check it out. Hold up. See that? Mm. 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 Yeah. Mm. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's great. You just go back and forth. Super sick. Got animations. That's nice. That's cool. What else? Well, everybody just seems to be busier and busier, and it's just getting harder and harder to do this. And I really want to do it. I really do. But for one, I really need to help manage this, which is like not exactly. I suck at managing it because I need to commit more time to it. And I just don't, and I want to, but I just don't. So I'm like, fuck. I haven't made Instagram yet. So there's that. So I have to make that, and I'm at that point now with this thing that, like, I really wanted to take off more, and I really want to commit to it. But first, I'm gonna need a. I mean, I'm already developing a dedicated fan base, which is nice. It's like, because like we're trying hard, but at the same time, how hard are we trying? And it conflicts with everybody's schedules too sometimes. Because you have Brandon and Glen, and Brandon and Glen, they're already doing Nerdy for Beginners. They do that all the time because that's their show, and understandably, they do their show. They do it well. And so over here, I feel like to them it's kind of a bit of a secondary show, and that's fine. That's totally fine. Like, they don't. I'm not forcing anybody to be on here. It's just that, like, it's just like they have that show to deal. They have that show like to deal with and do their thing, but they also have their own personal lives like we all do. So Brandon does his thing, and Glenn is going back to school. So now he's gonna be more busy with homework and schoolwork in general. So it's okay. And Joey, he rarely comes on here anyways because, like, well, he's always busy with his work too, and it's understandable. And me, I'm starting to get more busy myself because I'm starting to try to get back into school. So what is the future of the Low Gear Sendcast? What's going to happen? I'm not sure. I want to do this, and I try to push to do this, but then everybody's busy, and then times are messed up, and I'm in a different time zone, so there's that. So it's like we try to do this around 8 o'clock, right? And generally around 8 o'clock, most people should be free, but they're not because they're always busy, and I'm busy too. So we were discussing it. Would 8 o'clock work anymore? For the most part, yeah, because 9 is too late. So 9 is too late to do it. 7 is too early to do it. 8 is kind of the sweet spot, but at the same time, like, schedule conflicts. So it's like, oh man, it's getting worse. Also, family. It's I mean, fuck. It's just getting bad. But then there's also just like I feel like a bit of stagnation, and that's all my fault really. It's just in the beginning we had so much stamina. Of course, when you begin anything, you always like want to push it so hard. We had so much fucking ways to go for it, but now we're just a bit what are we doing? What's the next cool thing? It's just it's not like we're trying to like change up everything. We just like because we have the Low Gear ideas, which is amazing. I feel like I just need to find a better niche and a tighter group of fans that would actually like want to participate a bit more and comment their stuff, which would be super cool. And so that way we can have more fan interaction and do like I'm not just trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna get by this, because generally most of the time these things I only get maybe like 2 or 3 viewers, and like those 2 or 3 viewers I fucking thank you for watching, but at the same time like it's just like would like some more, but do we have more? It's whatevs, bro. It's whatevs. But everybody's busy and it hurts a bit. but they're doing their thing. They're about to get their money. They're about to be super cool. So as long as they're cool, I'm fine because I've demonstrated I can solo this. So if I have to, oh shit, what? So what?
I figured I'd stop in for a second.
Oh shit. Hey. How
Sorry, I'm busy making big moves, making my career work, and also doing a bunch of other crap.
Yeah, there you go. I was just explaining that you guys are, busy being cool.
Well,
And
it goes along with the thing. If you have a dream and you need to chase it, you gotta go full ass in that fucking dream, man.
Yeah, you gotta commit. That's why I was just like explaining.
And what sucks is a lot of time your friends will suffer, but your real friends will stick around and understand.
Oh yeah.
That you're trying to get somewhere.
Yeah. That's why I was like explaining so like what the hell's gonna happen to this show and like how's everybody doing, and I just explained that everybody is busy doing their own thing, trying to get their own money, becoming better in life. Like same for me. Like I've been explaining to the people that are going to watch this or watching this now that that like I'm trying to go back to college too. So even me, like the guy like who kind of came up with this idea, would not have much time to do this. So yeah, it's fine.
I think we'll just have to like
put it on hiatus.
Might have to turn it more into like a podcast.
Like yeah,
we'll pick a day of the month and we'll record like 2 or 3 of them.
Mm.
And you'll just have to put them out that way. I think we'll have to go more traditional podcast.
Yeah, because I've been thinking a lot about rescheduling and just trying to structure it together. I've actually been looking into that one, so that's a really good idea, Glenn.
Because like we can all probably find a day,
yeah,
in that month that we can all go. All right, I can set aside this day with this much time, and we can get together, and we can do a couple of these. But we won't really. And you can do lives once in a while because people probably like lives where I can yell at them about how real wheels are dumb.
Yeah,
like even though I love them, I'm actually on the lookout for some Onis.
Ooh, dude, I found some M-Pars for like $400, like full set too, and I was like, holy shit.
So yeah, if they're probably fake, by the way.
The guy said it was real, but I'm pretty sure they're fucking fake.
If you flip them over and they don't say Germany, they're fake.
Yeah.
There's a company outside in like it's like somewhere in Europe. They're still really strong, really good wheels, but they're technically fake.
Fuck yeah,
but
they're fake.
The other problem is that they'll come in better offsets too. So you're like, yeah, those are fake.
I like fake. I mean, what do you think? I'm looking at it like they're 5x120. They're fake. Anyways,
but they still look great, and they're pretty strong too. I've had a couple of those quote unquote fake wheels, the BMW ones.
Yeah,
I've slammed them into some walls and stuff, and
they're fucking great. The greatest thing about fakes, in my opinion, is as long as you get over the fact that they're fake and you're not trying to flex it like they're real, then they're fucking amazing. They're like the best wheels ever. Because you could, like, at that point, especially if you're like into more wheel collection or you have spares or whatnot, and these fakes are your spares, you don't give a shit about them, so you just send more. So it's just more fun. I mean, that's what I like about fakes, just because they're cheap, they're plentiful, and you can fuck around with them a lot.
Yeah, like you don't care about them as much. Like
exactly.
A real wheel, I kind of feel bad because like there's only so many of them. You can always rebuild the lips and stuff, but if you lose the face, it's done.
Yeah, no, like you can't do that face, dude. Like if you fuck up that face, you're done. I mean, the most you could do is just maybe scratch it with like dust and debris, but if you get like a gash in that shit, you're fucked. It's just pure brutality, and oh boy, in a second I'll get into brutality, but first I just want to continue on my previous tangent, not just on the future of the show. So once again, like Glenn said, we're just gonna have to reschedule everything because Glenn and Brandon they have Nerding for Beginners, and that's their thing, and it's awesome. Go check it out. Links down below. There's also Joey, and Joey doesn't really come on it anyway, but at the same time, I know what he's doing, and I know what all these guys are doing, and they're trying to chase their stuff, and that's why I'm down here to do my shit, and unfortunately right now it's been really hard for me, so
it's tough. It's a hard road to walk. It's not fun. No. You will have to make, there's no such thing as not making sacrifices when you're chasing something, Because right now, instead of quitting my crappy job and just going right back into the diesel, making like, I don't know, I was making like 70 to 100 grand a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hated that job. I hated it so much.
Yep.
And just like, but the problem is the money has power over you because you're like, man, I could go do this. I could go buy a house. I could have a shop of my own.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want to fucking deal with it. So now I'm trying to start over, and I'm back to $15 an hour renting a room, and all my shit I work on outside.
Yeah, it's no, it's brutal. It's fucking brutal because like right now, I find myself in a precarious position, with my car, and I really really want to build my car, but at the same time, that money could be used for. I mean, right now I have my parts. Like my parts are finally coming in. They're coming in on the 3rd, so I should be able to still come up, but I might not have my coilovers because at the same time I'm like, it's $1,000 for the coilovers. And
hey man, my car's not gonna be done.
Yeah, so
like the transmission. I'm pretty sure I fucked the trans.
It's that fucked, huh? You can't smack it no more.
Well, it was only a matter of time because those transmissions usually give out around 200 horsepower.
Can't you just get Can't you just get like a ZF off an E36 and stick it in there?
Technically yes, but the kit has to come from Sweden. It's $900.
Yeah, never mind.
But it comes with like this crazy dual clutch setup and all this stuff. It's pretty. It's worth $900. Like it's a nice kit.
That's pretty sick if it comes with a dual clutch.
But I'm gonna do a T5 swap. So just 5-speed.
It's a good swap though.
All it done.
People shit on T5s for no reason.
I don't. I've put a lot of power through a T5.
Oh yeah, but like yeah, so I find myself in a weird position right now because I'm like, I have like around like $1,700 in my checkings, and I'm like, okay, like, because I'm moving to my mom's place, and I'm gonna have like right now because like unfortunately, housing business is like not doing super good. It's slowed down a shit ton. So now I'm like working under her. I have like a few stuff to sell here and there, but it's nothing really like to be steady. So like I might legit have to hold off on the coilovers for like another couple months, so that way I can, be super financially at least stable. So
you know what you do?
Pay my bills and shit. What?
We just get you some eBay coils, man.
At this point, I'll take some eBay coilovers because at least
like
I can upgrade.
I'm gonna say this right now.
Mm-hmm.
Every E36 I drifted, and all the ones that are drifting hardcore right now and running tandems, all that stuff, guaranteed every one of those has max speeding rods on them.
Yeah. I completely understand that. That's why I'm like, you know what? eBays are not so bad now. Now I look at it and shit, and like at the same time, I could always upgrade in the future.
Exactly.
So
they'll get you sliding. What is it? Most people I talk to, they say they get about 6 months to a year out of them.
Mm-hmm.
But like, they're on the rental, what we nicknamed the rental, the little maroon car. And they work great on that thing. Like,
oh yeah,
they're on. Brad's car has some no name, like Amazon coils. They came in. They were like legit, like nice. It was weird, and like just look around, dude. Like we'll budget build this for now.
Yeah. And
then once you start getting your life in line, you start spending money. Come on, you're talking to the guy who runs eBay turbos.
Yeah, you're fucking right. You're running Wu-Tang war whistles on your shit.
I know they like mine. The Volvo one time it boost spiked because the wastegate did a weird thing.
Ooh.
The Volvo's like, I'm fast as fuck, boy. And then the fucking boost cut cuts in and just slams me in my seat base. Like, just like,
you're just going fast as fuck.
Like, I was like, oh, that spiked to like 25.
Uh-huh. Like, oh shit, hello, is that boost creep? Oh!
So yeah.
Yeah, no.
So we're all trying to do something with our lives because
mm-hmm.
I'm old. I'm not that old, honestly. When I meet real old people, they're like, you're still good. It's when you're about 50s when you should worry that you haven't figured out what the fuck to do with your life, is what they usually tell me in a nicer way.
Yeah.
They're like, you're still young. You're still kind of dumb. You'll figure it out.
I mean, I mean, yeah, I get that because like now I had a check after I came back from UT. By the way, one another reason why we didn't really do anything for the past couple of weeks is just because I was in Utah to celebrate my birthday with yo boy here, as with the rest of the Sendcast. Unfortunately, Brandon had to go to not unfortunately, he actually went to a Warhammer 40K tournament, and that was super sick. But I did see him and visit him. He fed me, and Becca, hi, I just love you guys. And Mr. Harrington, good man, hell yeah, he enabled me, as well as Brandon and Michael Chandler, and of course Zan. Oh my god, once again, I like to take the time to thank them so much for making that day super fucking special, because I never really celebrate my birthday ever, because I usually hate myself that much, not celebrate it. So that really meant a lot. I really do enjoy it. But now coming back, I had a bit of a check. I was like, all right, you know what? Okay, I'm 21, and I gotta get my shit together now. I gotta start getting it together. At least, try to figure out my shit. So that's why I'm working out.
How many times I told myself that in the 20s? Every fucking year, man. And I had some good jobs, and I had some shitty ones.
Yeah, currently I have no job technically, and it's terrible.
Yeah, you're still learning though.
Yeah, I mean that's why I want to go back to college, and luckily I have you guys to help console me sometimes. So especially because I asked you and Joey to see how you guys go back to college and whatnot, and Joey always tells me he wishes I was he wishes that he was my age, so that way he could at least do it earlier. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna take the lessons that you guys have learned and put it through my end.
My problem is I knew I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was younger. I was like, man, I like working on these big trucks. That's what I thought to myself. Mm-hmm. And I did for a little while. Mm-hmm. I didn't become jaded and wind up hating it until I was 27. And then one thing led to another, and I kept trying to. My problem is I'd always come back to, man, I'm not making enough money. So I'd quit whatever crappy job I was working and go right back to the diesel field because I'd make more money.
Right.
I think it's what made me more jaded. So yeah, it's good to be younger and be able to figure it out now. At the same time, I don't know if I'd trade those experiences with my age.
Oh yeah, no, it's
for being younger right now.
Yeah.
Now I have the wisdom to pass on to you, and my other friends who are younger than me, or my little. I keep calling them my little cousins, but my youngest cousin's 20. So it's but I grew up watching them grow up from a baby. So it's he's still my little buddy, right?
Yeah, they're they were children, and now look at them. It's kind of hard to believe that people are getting this old now. For example, yesterday I went to go buy a wine so that way I could cook with, and when I went to go buy it, right, this very nice gentleman up at the self-checkout line, he's all like, oh, can I see your ID real quick? And then he shows it. He's all and then he was his face was dumbfounded. He was like, 2,000? Holy shit! I'm like, wait, what do you mean? And he's all like, oh my lord! I'm like, I was born in 1969. I was like, oh shit! I make people feel old just by being there now. It's rough, but no, as you said, for experiences and whatnot, yeah, it's even for me, even for my 21 years of life, even I have some experiences that are rough, but I wouldn't trade because at least I'm wiser about it. So I do appreciate the fact that you are you are doing your thing and you're gonna get it because knowing you're super fucking resourceful, so you're going to be a rich boy extraordinaire.
My problem is I'm also cheap as hell too. I already see myself when I'm out of college and in my cybersecurity job, I'm probably gonna still keep renting a room. It's I'm very minimalist, I guess you could say, when it comes to my living. As long as I have a place to sleep, eat, and take a shower, I'm good.
Now that you say that, I feel like an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, you're good, man. It's to each their own. Some people like having more. I never did. I am programmed very differently, and I know this. And that's why I never like push my views on people, because I'd be like, because like I'll come straight off sounding like an asshole. Just like, why do you need that? Like it's like when it comes to like when people talk about like tow rigs and shit, I'll go buy that $3,000 fucking Chevy with a 6-liter in it, and then somebody else will go buy like a brand new 6.7 to pull the same fucking car trailer I'm pulling. Right. I'm like you use it like once a month. This is paid for. That is $1,000 payment. It makes no sense to me. Yeah. It just does not compute. It's the problem. It never will.
It's like what is it like I get that to a point, because like I myself like to, before I moved here I was a lot more conservative with my money, and that's not necessarily like it's a good thing but also kind of a bad thing. Like now actually I'm checking myself on what I spend when I'm doing this and that, because I'm being an adult. But like I understand being minimalist, because my brother lives with me, and basically he owns this whole fucking part of the apartment now, just because he's gross and incompetent. But like when it comes to my room, basically like what I like to have is stuff that can be used, that could be very useful, but I also understand the finer points of status symbols, especially in my line of work, because you have to like show up, and you basically have to look like you have to.
Yeah, that's
somebody that's rich,
That's kind of part of your line of work you're choosing there, bud. Because like an IT guy, the more homeless you look, usually the higher you go up in the company. Like your boss is gonna be like the most homeless looking dude ever.
You're fucking right though.
And he's making like 300 or 500K a year, and he lives in a van in the fucking parking lot. Like,
but he's making that money though.
It's like, I don't know what it is. I think it's just because we're never seen by people other than like the help desk guys.
You're like fucking bats. You just come out like this. Like no, you just come out like
I heard your printer wasn't working.
Using C-type, buddy.
Ticket. Anyway, but yeah, so it's all part of the goal. What's funny is it's all part of my goal with cars too. Like.
Mm-hmm.
I still drive shit boxes, and I know they're shit boxes, but I love them with all my heart, even though they drive me fucking nuts, because I have the Cressida that has a pulley that's going out on the timing belt, but I said fuck it, and I drove it the other day down the road to my friend's house.
Oh, you finally drove it?
I drove it home, and then the other day, I was like, fuck, this thing needs to move. I'm like, I'm paying for insurance, I registered, I did all this shit. Pulled the fucking car cover off and just drove it down the road. I ain't care.
You fucking mad lad.
But like, it was gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up, man. I'll freaking swap like a 7M GT in it or something.
I mean, that's true. Also, like when it comes to car for me, one of my dreams to do so that I kind of realized over the last few years has been looking at. It's been looking at it because, like, for one, my pops, as much as I have problems with him, I have a turbulent relationship with him, but as much as shit he's given me, I've given him, he's taught me a lot of things, especially when it comes to, like, the world of body and paint. Excuse me. When it comes to that, I looked at, like, aftermarket body kits, and just seeing, like, basically how everybody is, like, loving right now. Wide body kits is the craze. It's been like that for the past couple of years, and I don't think that's really gonna go away. It might just come out of popularity for a second, but body kits will always be there. It's been there since the beginning, like way back. If you want to get into Bosozoku type of stuff, then holy shit, we could dive. But I don't want to dive into that right now. Probably for another episode. But
yeah, you should bring Joey on for that one, because it's actually Bosozoku culture. It's not.
Oh yeah, it's
a car thing. It's Black Emperor, and now I'm in my statement. So
yeah, there you go. Don't take us down, YouTube. Don't wait. Hold on.
Yeah,
they don't know. Fuck you.
YouTube won't care. Like, they won't know. What's Black Emperor? Is that like a rap group? Kinda.
It's a cool ass rap group. Yeah, they wear big coats and they have certain crosses on the back of their cars.
Yeah. The thing is, though, is like wide body's huge and always kind of has been in its own way, and I kind of blame silhouette cars. If you think about it, Like that's what like that whole culture was about. Was they always loved the silhouette cars and everything, and they wanted their cars to look like the race cars. They wanted them to be loud like the race cars.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you hear like burr, 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 all that shit, right?
Yeah,
Like these big
honestly,
giant wheels on them.
Oh yeah.
But it's not even that different from American car culture. Those freaking muscle cars are the same way. People dressed them up like NASCARs and stuff and drove them around.
Oh yeah.
Hell, blue and yellow was like a common color, I guess, for these old stock cars. One of the most famous color combinations.
Fuck yeah, it was. It was super. It's still a great color combination. Shout out to Alex. Rest in peace, my boy. But like.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, though. Everybody's doing wide body, and I'm like, I thought about doing a wide body on the Volvo, but here's how I want to do it.
How do you want to do it?
I want to do like the F40 fenders. I want it all metal.
Ooh, okay.
I want to, like, I was watching a dude do it, and I'm just kind of like, I want to steal this dude's idea because I fucking love it.
Like, no, dude, I dig it. I'm down to do, dude. I'm down with that.
But just like widen them, literally just with just flat pieces of metal on top.
Yeah.
Put vents in them and everything.
So fucking vents.
Like, they would literally look like Volvo, like if Ferrari made a wagon, this is what you got, like type of thing.
Yeah.
Like that. You ever seen the picture where the dude front end swapped an 850 BMW onto the front of a Volvo wagon?
Fuck yeah, I saw that one. That shit look cool.
It looks legit.
Oh my god, hold up. Let me see if I can pull that up so I can give the audience a reference. Hold on, let me see this real quick. Hold on. It was which BMW was it that was swapped in the front end again?
It was an 850.
Okay.
Big touring ones.
Okay, so 850 front end swap, Volvo.
I think it's on an 850 Volvo.
What?
Yeah, I think it's an 850 on an 850.
Okay, hold up. Let me see if I can pull that up. But meanwhile, I'm pulling that up. Anyways, going back to just real quick, machinations of what I want to try to do is I want to design my own body kits and kind of do what a lot of the cool Japanese people do, which is they go overseas and install this shit. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm down just for people to install them themselves because
You better start chain smoking like Akira, man.
Oh, oh shit! You fucking right. Oh fuck, where is it? I'm trying to find it. But anyways, like I'm still trying to, like I really do want to design body kits because like for me, like I'm a very like when it comes to cars, when I look at like bodies, like you could ask Glen, I cringe at some shit. I'm like, like no.
I like sending him Bondo videos.
Oh god.
They're like I'll be sitting there on TikTok and he's like, check this out. And he sticks a screwdriver like through like 4 inches of Bondo on like a Celica or something. I'm just like, I would have said that to Kiet.
It fucking pisses me off because I'm looking at it. I'm like, the only ones that are acceptable to me are like fucking Bosso Zoku cars, like Shaka.
Yeah, but it's like reinforced so it doesn't fall apart.
Yeah,
but there's more to it. Yeah, sure, it's like expanding foam and shit, but it's reinforced.
I think this is the one. Hold on, let me show people.
Okay.
Let me quickly get off this. The stream is a bit delayed, but you'll see it. Here we go. Come on, stream. Don't be a bitch. There you
go. So I made some big moves, man. Let's just say that you'll probably have some slaps coming this weekend if everything ships on time.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude!
I'm handing out them to some friends, and it's literally just more of my my concept pieces to make sure I get the ink consistency right and some shit.
Mm-hmm.
To see how well they last.
Right.
It's like, yeah, hey, I'm going full bore into some of my. I've had these irons in the fire way too fucking long, so now I'm starting to pull them out.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to do it. Anyway,
I mean, knowing you and your art style and art direction, it's like honestly, if you really wanted to, I'm pretty sure you could make a very profitable slat company.
Well, we'll see how that goes, man.
I mean, you like whatever way you go for, I 100% support you, dude. I got your back.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, dude. Oh, hold up. Michael Chandler commented. He said, "You just slap Bondo on like you're frosting a cake, right? Just glob it on there." Fucking hell, Mike.
You ever watch Mighty Carbons with the show you how to use it?
Oh no!
He just kicks in the fender, just slaps it on. It's like just
Oh
like
my!
3 inches thick of Bondo.
There's a fucking procedure. You fucking assholes.
It was as a joke. But
It was. I know it was a joke, but it hurts me physically. I look at the shit. I'm like, ah, why? Ah. It's fucking pain. Oh shit. It's pain. Oh, hold up. My cup fell off. Ooh woo. Let me quickly adjust this. Holy shit. Get back on there a little bit. But yeah, no, like, God damn it, Mike. Like for
you know what? He's not wrong. Like if you might need to stop me because I might just start slapping Bondo all over the cresta.
Please don't.
Just in random spots. Just like be like a bump of Bondo. I won't even sand it. I'll just leave it on there.
If you fucking do that, I will legit just come up there and do your body work for free. I will do it. I will fucking do it, dude. Because
Actually,
I love that
the plan is because I found some guys that they'll cut glass, right? So it's gonna get actual glass.
Hold on. Mike says he says, "Oh fuck, calm down," and he says, "I apologize for nothing, you fucker."
Apologize for nothing. Fuck you.
Fuck you. God damn it, Mike! How dare you? How dare you question my methods of bondoing? Don't you dare! Holy shit!
I care reacted.
I know. Oh my! You care reacted. I mean, you apologize for nothing. I dare. You know what? Water under the bridge, because I know I could build a car that looks way better than everybody else's.
The thing is, do you have the balls to do some of the shit I do?
Yep. You know me, dude. I like, you know me. You know, even though my car doesn't necessarily run right now, I send it anyways.
True. It's more like, it's when I look at the crest and I'm like, that needs to be lifted up in the front. Oh, I don't have the right springs. But I have these springs. They kind of fit.
But I have these.
Oh, that's broken. I have a welder. That kind of works. You know what? It's all together now. It's a little high in the back now. I want to lower it down more. But I don't want to go too low. But I want it low.
I want it just low enough. You know what I'm saying? Just low enough.
Like, I really want it, like, dragging on the ground. But at the same time, Utah roads suck ass. So it's like, what do you do, man? Oh, I don't have the right springs. But
oopsies, that was my bad. But yeah, like what do you do? What do you do is that you actually start, building it correctly. I mean, like, all right, to be honest, there's no real way to build shit correctly if you want to be super fucking honest about it, unless you're trying to be like, like straight up going for race car type stuff and you have a set list of what you need to build. Then yeah, but when it comes to regular cars, like, you don't need that shit.
What's funny is, like, I know air systems really well. As a diesel mechanic, I worked on so many different styles and types of air systems. So, excuse me, I could probably get some bags that actually fit where the rear coils go, and just make like a plate to cover up the bump. And there's like a bump in the back of there with the bump stop in it that keeps the coil in its spot.
Right.
Make a plate and bolt that together with it'd be like a keeper plate to keep the bag in place, right? Mm-hmm. And on the front, I would go out and buy like those weld-on coilover kits you can get from like Speedway or something.
Right.
I'd weld those on and then go get the bag sleeves that sleeve over shocks. And then I would have a full custom bag set up. I bet you I could do it for under $500.
You know what? If you can, actually, yeah. Ooh, that's spicy.
Like, I wanted to, I think it'd be cool, like, if it laid frame and then picked up the front fucking tires. Like, up into the fenders.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to make fucking frame reinforcements, like...
Oh yeah, it'd be titanium plates all the way down it, so when I drop the rear end, it just sparks everywhere.
Like Miatas have. Fuck, that'd be sick.
It'd be more like mini trucks, dude. It would have some mini truck inspiration. You gotta remember, I don't claim it, but Glen is technically originally from Southern fucking California.
You right. You right.
I'd be fucking just driving this JDM wagon on like 15s, right? I'd hit his fucking switch and just slam the rear, drag the plate.
Shit, I still consider Glen to be to be Asian as shit. Just because Oki, man. Just because Oki and your stepmother.
Well, what's funny is like Okinawa, I saw a fucking 64 and 63 Impalas like lowridered out. Just Okinawans just cruising around, dude, fucking hopping up and down the streets and shit. Like
It's big. It's big over there, dude. Literally and figuratively.
clean. I was like, my first thought was as a kid, like, this is where all the Impalas are, huh? You know, I didn't see that many clean Impalas like that when I lived in California. Then we moved to Japan. I see like 4 my first fucking day I'm there.
Because like for one, if you got money to import a fucking Impala, you got enough money to build it. If you're going to Japan, like that's just kind of how it is. It's like over here. If you, over here, we're a bit less on the bar, but generally, if you have enough money to import a car, you have enough money to make it look and run nice.
True.
I think that's a general consensus when it comes to that. But like, yeah, you're right. Japan has a huge lowrider culture. And don't you get me started on lowriders because motherfucker, I lived in LA.
Dude, I have nothing but respect for lowriders.
Oh, dude, I credit lowriders for being like the OG when it comes to like lowering cars.
Paint and fucking detail shit you'll never fucking see.
Exactly.
Like there's reasons why when you're at a lowrider show, there's mirrors all under the car.
Exactly.
Because like, every detail. Painted. That chassis painted or it's fucking chrome plated. like that's why I was kind of like the Crested. I'm thinking like have like a little bit of like a lowrider feel to it,
yeah,
with like a JDM feel. It's gonna just have a whole lot of essence of Glen. That's what it is.
just Glen. So you're just gonna have one of your OCs on there.
It might. Hell, I was actually. So I'm thinking about doing. So I was talking to our friend Cole.
Right.
And me and him actually had the same idea for his paint scheme without even knowing it.
What?
We're thinking about doing the old like Toyota Castrol like racing scheme. But I was going to change the colors to like maybe pink and purples or stuff like that, or just keep it the old one and to change out the stuff with like my own company names and stuff like that.
Oh my god.
But it would have like the Shockoton vibe, but then I'll have the bags on it and to be able to slam it like a lowrider. So it'd be like that. Honestly, would be Bozozoku culture in America. It's what it is in its own way.
It's fucking sick, dude. That's nice. That's nice. That was kind of like the original paint scheme Brandon and I had for the Ministry of Drift. Because I mean, we had more like white and purple accents, but since my car is green, I just might go for like green, red, and silver/chrome.
I think Brandon
I was going to do a...
oh, shit, Brandon's here.
With a fucking Sakura. Yeah, fuck you, I'm here.
Hi, Brandon. How are you?
White with, like, pink cherry blossoms down the side.
That'd be sick, man.
Dude, why is your microphone on public toilet setting?
Probably because you're listening to me through a Ford Sync system.
Oh, shit.
I happen to be driving large Marks freeway barge.
Oh shit!
So I even thought about when it comes to paint schemes, right?
Right.
The Volvo, I'm actually going to be pulling the hood off of, and I'm hand painting like a mountain with like the blossoms and stuff. But I was going to add some like purple plum blossoms and stuff like that because we're in Utah, right?
Yeah.
But I was going to have this really old like Japanese feel, and I was going to paint all that by hand. And that's going to clear coat over top of it with like a flake.
So, I have made changes to the plan for the Miata.
Right.
Yeah.
Slightly. So I think I'm going to end up wrapping the car purple with probably going to keep the black, compartmentally black, I think. I haven't decided yet. Because I'm getting some vinyl cut for my helmet that will debut this weekend. So any listeners of the Sendcast are going to get a little preview here.
Woo!
On the back, somewhere on the back of the helmet, where I can make a fit that doesn't cover my certification sticker, in purple lettering, say, "Let's get dangerous." Across the top of my visor, Glen knows where this is going. Across the top of my visor will be D. Mallard.
Whoa!
Glen knows where this... Oh, Kiet just figured it out.
Oh.
So yeah, the car's going to probably be purple to match that plan.
That ooh,
Oh, good.
that's
Yeah,
pretty
when you
sick.
got to wrap your car, give me a call, man, because I'm starting to get into it.
Oh man, I've been getting into rap, and I could tell you, it's a hell of a lot easier than painting.
Yeah,
It's
but like
ultra
I
no,
simple.
it's
think
gonna get wrapped. It's
so.
so
Wrap,
getting
I
wrapped.
think like the customer base for wrapping versus painting is a little bit bigger because you get all these rich people who buy like a Tesla or something, right?
Oh yeah.
And they're like, I don't want my Tesla to look like every other fucking Tesla. I saw the other one that was wrapped in fucking red chrome the other
Oh
day.
yeah.
Like it looked good, but it was a wrap, but it did stand out from all the other fucking Teslas.
Right.
So,
Well, here's the thing about a wrap.
Right.
A wrap is far cheaper for what I'm doing. Plus, a wrap requires far less prep work.
Can
Because if I were to paint the
confirm.
car, I would have to gut the car, pull the engine out, take everything apart. Because if I'm painting it properly.
Right.
And I don't have the time, the money, or the energy to tear my car down for paint when I can wrap the thing and have all the pertinence covered and then screw around with doing the interior stuff later. But, so yeah, it's getting, but yeah, so I'm probably going to wrap it in purple sometime in the near future. And then, but yeah, it'll be at ISS this weekend, Glen, as soon as the brakes get bled. I'm supposed to do that tonight, but that won't happen until probably sometime tomorrow.
yeah, I'm gonna try tomorrow or the next day to get the Volvo going, but like I was saying earlier in the podcast, I'm pretty sure I fucked the transmission.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna go find a T5. I already sourced like 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go talk to the guy. But hey, man, I'm pretty sure I sold you that T5. Can I just give you back what you paid me?
There's 1,000,003 of them out there, dude. You find any fucking manual S10 or any
No, those
manual
ones are
Mustang.
crap, man.
Oh,
And the Chevy S10 T5s suck balls.
fuck yeah.
The
they
one
do.
you want,
Dude.
the
My
one you
generation
want.
was Ford Warner T5.
Let's see, the one you want is out of the Fox body or the S1095 and the New Edge, the V6 T5s are a world-class T5, but you have to know how to swap out input shafts or whatever.
Right.
It's pretty easy on T5, so if I can't find one from a Fox body, I'm just going to go find a V6 Mustang and rip it out and just swap the shafts over. Because like I was like, man, maybe I'll do CD09. I'm like, I don't really care for 6-speed.
No.
Because it's a drift car. I never really leave third.
It's pretty heavy too.
I don't even get into third most days.
Actually, I think 350Z is way about the same, like fully dressed.
Uh-huh.
You might weigh a little more than 350. You might be in 370 territory.
So the Volvo is between 33 and 3,500 pounds. But I took out some seats. I took
3,200.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that I'm not worried about that because then that's the same transmission that's in the freaking G35 sedan, and that's a heavy bitch.
That is a fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Bitch.
So like
the G35 sedan is fat shit.
So I'm not too worried about weight or anything. I've had pretty good luck with. I've never had problems with T5s, but I also know how to shift gears. So yeah, I'm throwing shade.
I mean, so, but no, I'm gonna try and pin the hood this week. I gotta put I gotta bleed the rear brake, and then the car will be drivable. Well, the car will be drivable, and then I may or may not get an exhaust underneath it, depending on how much time I've got, because I also have to do a bunch of other grown-up crap.
Yeah, I get that.
We were just talking about grown-up shit. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Like I have to take the truck to the trailer shop so that I can get my pleasure hitch set up for it. While I'm there, I gotta buy a 4-inch freaking drop hitch so that I can tow car dollies and stuff, because this thing's 3 to 4 inches taller than my Chevy.
Yeah, because it's a what? Is it a 1-ton Ford?
What? It's
F350.
a big boy.
Okay, yeah,
F350.
that's your problem. You bought a F350. You can fit 37s factory on those fucking things.
6.4 Power Stroke, 4-door, long box. I'm sitting
You
on
got the big boy.
leather with every button you could want. The only thing I don't have is this generation didn't have cool seats. I have heated seats, but not cool.
Man, dude, cold seats are like
Just
the
op-
bee's knees, man.
It's awesome, but you should open up a fucking window because at least up there you're not burning
Like
in hell like
if you
I
bend,
am.
if you bend forward a little bit, it shoots it right up your butt crack. It feels amazing.
I used to not sit on heated seats, and then I bought a vehicle that had them, because my wife's Pathfinder has them.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I kind of want to figure out how to retrofit them into the Miata now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And
especially for like
I
the
know
bigger
there's
guys,
shit.
man. Like it helps with like the back sweat and the crack sweat, man. Like,
Oh yeah, when you get
Well,
swamp
I've got
gooch.
Or if you're me, I've got a screwed up back, and so it helps a lot with regards to just make my back not hurt.
Right.
The problem with the Ford only has one setting. It only has like a high setting. So, unfortunately, it's not quite as nice as the Nissan, but it's still pretty freaking.
It's so amazing.
I-
Real quick, Brandon, just to get you up to speed. Real quick. So first thing I just popped up on my feed is that Taylor had said, "Cool seats suck, not blow," with 2 C's. And, all right. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying, to get you up to speed real quick. So when it comes to the future of the Sendcast, since we're episode 15, number 1, I got to commit way more to this shit. So actually, I will. Number 2 is that we are going to have to. We're most likely going to have to stop doing like a like episodic, like once a week type of thing. Probably get together like within the month and do like 2 or 3 episodes and record it, like Glen was saying.
We're going to have to do to keep the wives happy schedule. The same thing we do with the NFB. where
What we
it's
have
every
to
other
do,
week, every
man.
third week.
Because
Yeah.
like
No, I know.
we're all adults. We all get
Yeah,
pretty busy.
We have lives.
I'm
it's a pain in the
new.
ass.
Woo!
He's learning how to
No.
be an adult. He's getting it. He's
Mm-hmm.
figuring it out.
Which sadly makes us a little less topical for things like this episode, but it really does make it a lot easier to record and be
Yeah.
able to.
Well, I was saying like we
Show
can do
up.
live episodes every now and again and be like, oh, we're gonna
Oh, yeah,
go
no.
live for this special event or something like that.
Well, yeah, Kiet comes to town, so we're doing something live, or there's an event like ISS, I think we ought to, if we could figure out a way to lay something down Saturday night.
Right.
I don't know how we would do it.
I'm pretty sure UMC's got some sort of internet that I could just bring my fucking PC up and we could just like set up and do shit.
We can probably ask nicely one of our friends who have shops out there, be like, hey man, can we leech off your internet? Because there is internet out there.
Oh yeah, there definitely is internet.
Well, now here's the other thing is we could probably, Victor Franco might let us in on his, for all I know.
Oh, Franco is he's such a sweetheart. He's such a good guy.
He is. Victor's a great dude. But the other thing about that is maybe we just record locally and then, it's a little harder on a video medium to do it that way, but we something.
Maybe that's when we
bring
make
the tripod
actual videos.
Yeah, like making actual videos would actually be a lot easier on a process because for one, it's not so latent between topics because we could actually get shit together. And plus, I could edit and splice some things together, which would actually be really.
We
nice.
could do like a topic. Glenn talks shit on cars.
Exactly. OVA
Here's
episodes.
Here's the other thing I'd like to forward at us.
Mm-hmm.
We've got enough episodes now that we can get momentum if we were to dump on like Apple Podcasts, Google Play, all that shit.
Right.
Do we want to try and release as an audio medium?
Yeah, you know what?
That way,
I
especially
actually
if we're going to record a couple
up.
episodes at a time.
Uh-huh.
Especially if we're going to record a couple episodes at a time, be able to, drop them that way. That'd probably be easier. Plus, if we could have a consistent date instead of, oh, hey, we can't do something this day, you know what I mean?
Right.
It would aid us in having a consistent drop date.
Oh wait, before you go on, Mike just commented just about a minute ago. I just saw this. He says, "I'll let you guys borrow a mixer and mics if you want." So during ISS, if we record, he will let us use some of his equipment.
Mike, you're
Love
a
you,
damn
Mike.
saint, and I love you.
Mike, I love you, man. You know I fucking love you. And between you and I, Mike, that fit that we've been working on for like the last couple days, dude, send me a picture when that shit's done. Cause I want to see how fly you look and remember cause I know you're getting your trousers tapered to the right way, so like accent it perfectly, dude. I can't wait to see the accessories you put on that shit because you're gonna look fly as fuck. Take it from me.
Maybe we take him up on that, and like I said, let's go out to ISS and record.
Yeah.
Just let me know by Wednesday.
Yeah, let me know by Wednesday. I got to dig it out of the storage unit. You know what? If you guys are down, I'm 100% down because we're all going to be at ISS. Like,
yeah, if my car's running or not, I'll be there.
Oh, yeah, I'll
There's
be there.
because basically I'll probably wind up.
Testing the camping capabilities of the back seat of my truck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm bringing the 4Runner.
Also, Mike, thank you. Send me them pics. They're gonna look sexy as fuck, and then I'm probably gonna use them for like when we restructure the Sendcast. I'm probably gonna use like the first episode of the restructured Sendcast as like your fly fit, and just put some sort of really funny fucking title above it.
So get this, Glenn. The back of the F-350 has the seats fold up, and then there's a metal plate that unfolds out. So that, like, if you're loading tools and stuff, you have a level floor plate all the way across.
Mm-hmm.
That is a little bit wider than the back seat.
Ooh.
So we're going to see if I can put enough padding on that, sleep on the floor of the back seat of my truck.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would actually that would be pretty sick.
I'll probably be picking up some just those little freaking, what do you call them? Those memory foam pads from Lowe's or whatever, and just lay those out in the back of the 4Runner.
I'm probably gonna bring a tarp real quick because, I mean,
I was gonna bring all my backpacking. I got a couple of backpacking pads and stuff from back when I used to camp like an idiot.
Mm.
So,
oh yeah. So real quick, Taylor Hatch, he commented. I don't know where the fuck you been, Taylor, but he just commented what year 350 we're talking about when we were talking about swaps and shit.
Ooh,
what year?
Maybe.
What year 350?
Shoot, I don't know. Whatever one has the 6 speed or the 5 speed.
Wait.
Do they ever come with a 5 speed?
Are you talking about Brandon's or are you talking about like the 350 Z's?
We talked about like 4 different 350s, dog.
I'm a bit confused, Taylor. the F350. He just clarified.
I bet I'm gonna go with when we're talking about Brandon's truck. That's what I'm gonna say.
No. He just commented F350.
Taylor?
All right, go on, Brandon. Lay down the knowledge upon our boy. He said I meant the truck. So, like, what year's your 350 again, Brandon? Oh no, is Discord being dumb again, or?
He might have got out of his truck.
He might he might have. I forgot. By the way, to those who are watching right now or are going to watch within the future, Brandon is currently driving his truck and he's talking into his fucking truck to be on the Discord during this episode. This is one of the most successful episodes we've had so far because we're having a lot of engagement. I mean, at least on my
Taylor,
Facebook.
don't worry about it.
Sorry, I crashed it. Taylor says, "Oh
Technology, God. All it does is mess up."
What you mean? Is it
my drive? My internet connection's kind of shitty.
Whoa!
Oh, there he goes.
Whoa! Is that Fidelity?
He's back. He's back.
Oh shit!
Hang on. Can you hear me now, guys?
Yeah.
Sorry. I pulled into my driveway. My internet connection's really shitty in my driveway.
Yeah, it fucking is. Oh boy, and you're cutting out like crazy, buddy.
The 350. Hang on.
Hang on. By the way, for ladies and gentlemen that are going to watch in the future, I want to let you know that Brandon is an exceptional mate. He also has a beautiful little kitten named Merida. And this kitten is, oh my fucking god, dude. I gotta use it as a thumbnail when we restructure this whole fucking thing. Super sick. And I'm also, a real quick thing, I'm also bringing Lennon, my boy Lennon, the best dog, Tavarishi, all the way up to ISS. Whether I gotta fly, I really don't want to fly. I want to try to drive, and I should be able to. But like, I want to bring Lennon, and then we're all gonna hang out. We're all gonna do fucking Sendcast. It's gonna be sick, and then we're gonna get super drunk because I'm bringing y'all some Four Locos.
You want me to murder somebody?
Okay, well, Brandon said he wanted some Loco lime juice.
Well, it's this is reasons why Glen
Hear
don't
me
drink
now.
anymore, really, because I
can hear you now, Brandon.
Yeah, so Brandon don't drink all that much, but I'm gonna sacrifice my body because I shouldn't be drinking stuff with sugar, but I'm gonna sacrifice my body for that Loco Lime or for that Four Loco.
I'm sacrificing my body right now.
So, well, yeah, but you don't have the same problems I have. No, Taylor, in case you didn't hear, the truck's a 2010, so it's the last of the 6.4s.
Mm-hmm.
It's an early 2010, but still, it's got 131,000 and change miles on it. So,
yeah, like I
And-
said, man, just keep up on that freaking maintenance on those things.
yeah, I know. I gotta see if I can figure out video. Just check this out.
Oh,
Y'all want to meet Merida?
Yeah, hold up. Let me get out of the. There you go. Let's focus on Brandon real quick.
It's the kitty.
Oh my god, I miss her. She was so small.
So, she won't be at the track, but Rosie may make an appearance at the track one day or the other. My dog.
Yeah.
Because my dog is made of awesome, and if my wife comes out to the track, she'll bring Rose. Because Rose likes to go to the racetrack.
That's so cute. It's so cute.
Rico goes to work, and Rosie goes to the racetrack.
And
So,
and Lennon
Mary,
just
you
likes
don't
to
want-
fucking. Michael Chandler just commented. He said,
Oh yeah, Michael loves my kitty.
It's pretty adorable.
Hold on.
She is awesome, and she can now go outside and play. Go, Merida. I have the door open, which I never do, but the door's open because I just got the swamp cooler fired up, so the house is no longer a bake oven.
Yeah.
Out, Merida. Out.
I mean, I'm fucking with 99 degrees constant out here, and now I learned how to fucking wear a sweater without dying out in Arizona, which is actually a bit of a skill now. it's fantastic.
But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to ISS. I haven't been to a car show. I was supposed to go to a car show yesterday. That that fell through. I haven't been to a car show. I've been to a drift event all year. God, it's gonna be good to be back. I miss my people.
Indeed, it's gonna be great to be back.
Well, that's why I always go. Like, even if I can't drive, I can't drive my car. I'm like, I
we're
still
in.
go out there because I still have
I normally do as
friends.
well, but I normally do too because that's where my friends are. But the first event, I was wiped out on the Rona vaccine,
Yeah, you were.
and the second event, I'll be right honest. I had a Warhammer tournament the next weekend, and I had shit I had to get done.
Fuck yeah, you did. Shit, when we were eating, I saw your awesome fucking figures. Oh, dude, hell yeah, back at.
I had to have everything. I had everything paint. I had to have everything that was going on the table painted, based, everything for the next week, and I didn't have time to do both. I couldn't get the car done and go drive.
Nevermore.
Or even.
Nevermore. Raven Guard for life.
Fucking Dark Angels. Yeah,
Raven Guard.
Dark Angels chapter.
Fucking Dark
really?
Angels. They're fucking traitorous assholes, dude. Their Primarch is
I know.
literally asleep below the goddamn temple. Shut your
Speaking
ass
of traitors, Kiet,
up. What?
I'm starting a fourth army.
Wait, what? No. Who?
My wife wanted to paint things pink.
Oh, you're painting the rapists? Oh man, that's gross.
Emperor's children, baby. Emperor's children.
Oh man, that's nasty. Come on, Slanesh. You could have done something cool, like fucking. You could have done.
If I had my say going chaos, I would have gone word bearers because fuck robot guillotine.
No. Fuck that. I don't want to hear about some religious asshole. It's all about Mortarion and the Death Guard.
Nope. I hate Death Guard. I Death Guard is my fucking kryptonite.
Dude,
my first game at that tournament, I drew into Death Guard, and he dropped Mortarion on the table, and because I'm an aggressive idiot, I did the wrong thing and went after
He
Mortarion.
dropped the
with everything
demon
I
prince
had.
on the what?
He had Mortarion on the table.
How the fuck did he drop that?
There's a Mortarion model.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has turned from the Low Gear Sendcast straight up to the Nerding for Beginners Warhammer 40k version.
I was wrong, nerds.
I mean, so yeah, he threw Morty on the table, and I'm like, well, okay, I'm gonna throw everything I got at Morty, and I got my clock cleaned. So next time I play Death Guard, and somebody puts Mortarion on the table, that commences Operation Avoid That Asshole.
Meanwhile, the fucking Raven Guard be like, look, dude, we are the best at dealing with the fucking Alpha Legion, okay? We can fuck with those guys super hard. So, like, when you compare it to the rest of everybody else, we're amazing. Like, fucking shit, like Death Guard, no fucking problem, dude. All we gotta do just hire the Salamanders to be our vanguard.
Black Legion. If somebody dropped Black Legion, I'd have had a great time. I would have had a wonderful time against Black Legion. However, I did manage to kick some Slaneshi demon ass.
Hell yeah! Fuck yeah, dude! Did you have any support from the Titanicus Legionis?
Nope. Straight up Blood Angels with Stern and Kiganel. So one outcast Eldar and one wandering sister.
Oh yeah, the fucking Eldari on your shit? Ah, fuck off, dude. Hell no. Fuck those Xenos assholes.
His name is Kiganel, and Kiganel rolls with Ephrael Stern, who is one of the sisters.
Oh shit, never mind then.
They roll together. He gives her a 5-up FNP. They come out of the webway, and she hands out mortal fucking wounds every turn.
God damn.
Just administers mortal wounds.
To those who are going to be watching right now or later on, real quick, Brandon, he is well versed in the art of tabletop. I'm more of a lore master, so like you ask me about lore, I can tell you anything about it, but I don't know how to play it.
I'm learning more of the lore. I know the lore of my armies. I can tell you the lore of the Blood Angels. I can give you a pretty good primer on orcs. I give you a pretty good primer on the sisters. I will be learning the Emperor's Children, because the lore helps you kind of pull up your army, have some fun with it. But I have been listening to a podcast called Adeptus Ridiculous.
Oh, I fucking love Adeptus Ridiculous. That's just hilarious.
It is lore for idiots.
Like when orcs believe something so good, they're like, I'm a tank.
Yes! That was one of my favorite moments.
I love that lore. Like,
so,
yeah,
literally,
Shakespeare's like, why are my bullets bouncing off? What's happening? Also, the orcs here. I'm a tank.
No.
Bang, bang,
You're missing part of it here, Glenn. Before that happened,
they ran out of
guardsmen
bullets.
were out of ammo. So the captain of the guardsmen stood up, pointed his gun at the orcs, and he said, "Bang!" And the orcs they were fired at.
Dude, it's the WOG. It's the fucking WOG, dude. It's funny as shit because there was an actual real life lore thing that happened. I can't remember who was specifically. It was a guardsman, right? He was out of ammo, so he picked up an orc weapon, and usually it broke apart in his hands. But the orc said, like, wait a minute, that's a good shoot. That shit is shit right. And then after that, he's just all like, okay. Then he shoots the fucking orc. Because the orc believed the gun worked, suddenly it worked inside a human's fucking hand. That's how good the WOG is.
Well, no, that's how Commissar Yorick has a claw, an orc power claw, for a hand. And the orcs believe in Yorick. They believe Yorick is basically a human-shaped orc. And so they believe so much in the greatness of Commissar Yorick that an orc power claw works on a human.
I'm a tank.
Yes. Yeah, so the guardsmen were shooting empty guns at the orcs by saying bang and killing orcs.
Bang, bang.
And all of a sudden these 6 orcs come charging in, and they don't die. And as they get closer, you can hear them say, I'm a tank.
They're carrying a dude on top of them like I'm a tank.
Because they believe they're a tank.
Oh my god.
Orcs, if you open up a piece of orc tech, it literally is just a box of parts.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. But for the human,
because they believe it works, it works. So I love it. But yeah, so if you want 40k lore, it's Adeptus Ridiculous. Bricky knows what he's talking about. DK kind of does. So Bricky explains to DK, and it's fun.
Major Kill knows.
Yeah, Biggie.
Fucking big. What was Glenn about to say though?
Yeah.
So
Sorry,
I was
Glenn,
thinking about like orc magic, right?
Right,
Yeah.
Orcs, because they're technically orcs, not orcs.
Well, yeah, 'cause basically,
Oh,
basically
so
everything an orc says comes out with a Cockney bouncer accent. So
Well, not
war
just
is actually
Okay.
them yelling war.
So like, what was it like? Purple, like the magic. They way their with magic works. They'll paint things.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Red
yellow
ones
is
are
like
faster.
it's more explodey. Red's fast. Purple
Yep.
sneaky.
Blue ones is lucky.
Blue is lucky. Like
Yeah.
and they
so,
paint those, and because they believe it
it works.
fucking works.
Through the
Well,
divine
the
will
thing
of Gork and Mork.
Get this though, there's actually rules in the game. Like red ones go faster. There's a rule called red paint job for orc vehicles, and they get extra movement because they are red. So red ones go faster. But everybody knows. I mean, we'll take it back to cars. Everybody knows red car goes faster.
Mm-hmm.
I really should wrap the Miata in red because I want it to go fast. That would make it go faster.
Yeah, and that logic. Well, like what's funny? So what? Another
We're
thing
going
about
purple because purple's
orcs,
sneaky.
because like I honestly think orcs are best because they're just silly.
Oh, dude, I love orcs.
Dude,
And-
no matter what's
I
happening
lost
in
my
the
shit.
galaxy, the fucking orcs are having the greatest time ever.
Well, it's like
Tyranids,
they
good
piss
time.
the demons off because they will cross over just to fight something and then come
Oh, yeah.
back. Like,
What was it
Orcs
like?
is
and they're like, the
We's
demons
the
are like,
orcs and we's the
no,
best 'cause we's the biggest."
away.
Right, exactly. Was it like I forgot his name, like Gore something Ironjaw? I think that's what it was.
Yeah, but he impressed freaking
Corn.
Blood for Corn so much that he's like, oh yeah, all right, you will fight for eternity.
Exactly. Like
You
he
were
went
such a
straight
strong
into
warrior.
the Eye of Terror, straight past Cadia, and he was all like, "Hold up, I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers." And he died multiple times. And the thing about orcs is that the longer they fight, the bigger that they get. So basically,
Oh, yeah.
if he ever came out of the Eye of Terror, he would be way bigger than Gazgul Murak Uthraka, and he would basically make the ultimate Wog ever, which is like really saying something because right now Gazgul.
man.
Because Gazgul is fighting. I mean, well, he's not fighting no more, but he was fighting for a little bit. The Tyranids, you forgot which planet. He was fighting the Tyranids with his orc Wog, and you can imagine how that goes. You have you have an immovable object and an unstoppable force coming together. Who's the fuck is gonna win? The Tyranids? This is like what High Fleet Leviathan too. So this is like the fucking tendril coming out at that planet, but then you have the fucking orcs that produce out of fucking mold. So you have mold and space bugs, and now they're fucking fighting each other. Basically, whoever's gonna win is gonna fuck up the Imperium shit, and I don't like that.
It's just
Warhammer 40k, ladies and gentlemen.
Warhammer 40k.
Oh,
It's like the
God.
Juggernaut. It's like what the Juggernaut, whatever. Like where you die as a space marine, like fuck you, and they stick you in a fucking coffin that walks, the fucking walking
yeah,
coffin
no.
tank.
Yeah, they turn you to a fucking dreadnought.
Like why? It's fuck you. That's why. It's basically how it gets explained to me.
Dude, some of the oldest dreadnought, I think the oldest dreadnought in 40k belongs to the Lamenters.
Yes, it's a Blood Angel successor dread.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
The
like,
oldest.
he believes everybody in this chapter is dead, so they let him believe
I'll
it.
just have
Well,
to show you.
It
the
deals with
guy
the
I-
fact that the Lamenters have died pretty much all the time.
Hmm.
They're cursed.
He knows that actually his clan is alive, but yes, everyone in the clan basically, or the chapter when he was there is pretty much dead.
Yeah.
The oldest living Marine, with the exception of Rodent Guillotine, because fuck that dude and his being resurrected and Belisarius calls him dead up,
Malkador's skeleton just hangs in the background.
is actually Lord Commander Dante of the Blood Angels.
Dante's the oldest one?
Dante is regarded as the oldest living Marine.
I thought
Can't
it
find
was,
anybody older.
I thought it was that dude that belongs to the Iron Hands. I forgot.
He is the oldest non-Primarch because there are still a few living Primarchs.
Well, yeah.
He's the
like,
oldest non-Primarch.
yeah, so yeah, Rowboat Girly Man. That motherfucker is... That motherfucker, like, right now, he's commanding the entire Imperium.
The Big Blue Mary Sue.
Exactly, the fucking big Smurf. But then you also have another confirmed living one, which is my Primarch, which is Corvus Corax, because every Primarch is made of living warp energy, so he kind of embraced that warp energy, became like a giant fucking ultra fucking raven, went to the Iron
Lionel
Terror.
Johnson is back. Lionel Johnson is awake.
He's fucking
He's alive.
sleeping, dude. He's not even awake yet.
They have woken up Lionel Johnson.
They have?
Yup.
I need
Okay.
to brush up on my lore.
As
All right.
my Primarch is confirmed dead. If my Primarch ever gets brought back to life, I will riot.
No, Blood Jesus ain't coming back.
Well, here's the thing, guys.
What?
We are so far off in left field.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are. Back to cars.
Yeah,
Back to cars. Back to ISS, gents.
Yeah, let's get back at it. Let's talk about ISS. Quick round of brutality that this video is named after of. Then we'll finish off. So
Okay.
So ISS, we're gonna be there. Brandon's gonna be there. Glen's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm sending with Andrew, who's running the line for me. He's been running the line for like the last year.
That man has come in clutch.
He is. He's
Andrew,
really good.
Love that man.
Andrew has filled
Good
some
man.
really big shoes. And I love Andrew. He's a great sendman. He's a great guy. I mean, he's absolutely hilarious.
He's
I love him to death.
He's solid.
But he had to step into. I'm gonna make Kiet blush here. Kiet's a legend. There, you look at Lone Star Drift has shared videos of Kiet back when he was sending us.
Stop.
It's they're like, who is this wild sendman? Utah's got this because everybody's got their thing. We had Kiet. We want Kiet back. We will invade Arizona and take him back as a prize at some point. So going from and thankfully Andrew has not tried to be Kiet.
No, he just does his own thing.
He's his own
He's
thing.
just
He's always been chill.
solid send man. Yeah, he is like Tokyo Drift, the guy that is their send man at the very beginning of Tokyo Drift. When he first gets to Japan and he just does the send.
Go.
Andrew's he's like the most low key. It's hilarious getting sent by him because it's the opposite of Kiet. Kiet, when I first met Kiet, he was literally dancing to whatever came out of whatever stereo was there, sending you with a dab, and letting it fly.
It's good stuff, man.
It was. I know. It was the wildest thing in the world. But Andrew's just the exact opposite because it's just like the most chill. Just go. It's an entirely different feel.
To Andrew's credit, though, when it comes to sending, he's way more precise than I was at it.
Oh, he is. There's no sloppiness. It's just go.
Yeah. He goes. He watches. He's super fucking good at that, and that's what I love about him. That's why, like, when we were both together, he would always just like correct time, and I just hype up the people, and we just go.
Yeah, exactly. You were the hype man, and he was pulling grid and actually laying.
He was actually doing the job better than I was, which is like, oh, okay. It was hilarious. I love the man.
I just started to kick the cats out. That's why.
Well, no, I'm coming back. I'm gonna be sending for my lads. I'm gonna be doing shit. I'm probably gonna be doing some fucking breakdance moves, and I'm probably gonna be hype beasting up a little bit. I mean, you could bet your ass I'm gonna be sweaty as shit. Because every single event I've ever done, I've always been sweaty. It doesn't matter what the fuck. It's always a workout when I'm out there. That's why I require so much water, sugar, and food. And like Jordan,
you capable of being out there and not hype beasting? Really,
dude? Like no, like I hype beast by like I'm considering bringing out my fucking Off-White Air Jordan 1s. Them shits are expensive as fuck, dude. They're rare and they're expensive. But I'm down just to tarnish them just because of an event.
Bring the red and whites. Bring the red and whites.
Fuck you. Hold up.
No, I'm serious. Bring the red and whites.
Right here.
Off-White. Yeah, the red and whites. No, I'm talking.
This is Off-White Air Jordan 1s. These things are currently worth. I'm not too sure. I think the last time I saw them, $1,500.
Yeah, no, don't. No, I'm talking the red and whites you were wearing last time when you were up here.
Oh shit. You talking about the trophy rooms?
Yeah, those ones.
Yeah. I'm a
I don't know shoes.
The point of shoes.
So lost.
Shoes are expensive as shit. These are expensive ass shoes, but because I know a friend down here, I got them for way fucking cheap. Anyways, getting back onto ISS.
I was bad wearing fucking $200 work boots. But...
Getting back to ISS.
Okay, yeah, I do have a pair of those.
We are going to come up. We are going to be fucking there. I'm determined now to record the episode, especially now that Mike is like willing to lend us a whole bunch of shit for us. So we are going to do it. We are probably going to be. I mean, I'm going to be inebriated as shit during that camp out, and I'm also bringing my woks because I'm going to cook for a lot of people.
Yeah, I've thought about grabbing my Blackstone and propane tank maybe
Oh, hell yeah. If you can, that'd be perfect. Because I'm bringing down my wok. I'm making my steak. I know you guys love that.
See, if I'm not gonna be driving, I might as well bring some food and shit, man.
Yeah, dude, go ahead. Yeah, we'll make a cookout. We'll fucking have everybody over. Like, so I'm making my steak, and I know how much everybody loves that. I'm also gonna be making my fried rice because I know you guys would love to taste that.
Fuck, dude, I'm all about fried rice.
And if I could possibly do it, this is a long shot. This is a wild card here, but I could make the Parthian chicken, the Parthian chicken, which is just like which is an ancient recipe that comes from like what 2,000 years ago, but that's still really fucking delicious.
If I drag my ass out of bed early enough Sunday morning, I might make like eggs and sausage or bacon and eggs or something.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make it. Like, point is, we're gonna go ISS. We're gonna send it. Have tons of fun. I'm gonna bring my car up there because I'm super determined to do so. Maybe run a couple laps out on the track. Who knows? Bring my pupper up there. Bring some Four Locos and some beers and liquors you can't get down. You can't get in Utah. Go up, eat, chill, camp out, drift again, and we're also gonna make an episode. That's gonna be sick. So that's the plan for ISS, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let us move on to the second to last segment, and then we're gonna be done. Let's move on to the very namesake of this episode, the brutality. Fucking brutality! Holy shit! Okay.
Brutality.
You know what's funny is the whole time I've been talking to you guys, I'm just working on homework.
Yeah, you were, and I
should be.
Oh, I still am.
I appreciate you. I appreciate the fact that you come on, even though you got to work on homework. That's like you didn't have to do that. You're fucking good.
Well, I got past the part I was kind of confused by. We're not doing fractions this week.
What are you doing?
But the funny thing was, okay, I suck at math.
Same.
But I did get like a 98.5 on my first test.
God damn, okay. Shit.
Yeah. No holds fucking barred, man. I'm going full in. Like,
smart.
Ain't smart. That's just called repetitive motions. You learn how to do the thing by beating your head in the wall until you learn how to do the thing.
Formulas.
There's a stud right here in my wall, and I found it, and I just banged my head against it.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me adjust my glasses. hold on. Goes like this, like.
Yeah. That's why you guys can't see me right now. It's because I'm doing homework and stuff.
Which is totally fine. So like, yeah, brutality. What the fuck do I have to deal with? Okay, so I had to deal with my fucking car. My car has been on stands for the better part of a month now. And that's just because of my lazy to get my shit together, and also because, I'm adulting and I have to get money and whatnot, which is why I don't have coilovers on there right now, because I'm trying to save money now, because I need this money for possible rent or any sort of expenses in the future. Right now, I just need my car running and just driving again reliably. And until then, I'll probably just get some eBay coilovers, like Glen and I were talking about earlier, just to go fuck around with. And they're not that bad, like a lot of people are mentioning. At first, like myself, I thought it was like, but then again, I look at all my pals and everybody at Drift Utah that fucking sends it with those shit, and it works, especially the Bulgarians. I asked them about how much their build cost. It was like around like $700, and that was just like getting the cooling system overhauled and just getting some parts here and there just to help with some suspension bits, but that's basically it. So if there's anybody I can trust with BMWs, I know it's a Bulgarian, because them motherfuckers go hard. they go funny hard. It's so good. But the brutality out here is that I still got those 4 fucking snap lug bolts inside my fucking rear hub, and I'm legit, like, I checked, all right? So I made sure to shake the fucking hub, shake the whole entire assembly, so the bearings are okay. The bearings are fine.
Oh, can you get them out?
I'm gonna be using Easy Out. So basically, I'm gonna get a drill. I'm going to get a drill set, and just drill some holes and Easy Out of it.
This is what you do. You get them out.
Right.
You buy a cheap tap and die set from Harbor Freight.
Mm-hmm.
That's like $20. Get the right one, and you chase the threads.
Right.
Boom. Paper towels.
True, but there's also I did order the one thing I really wanted to. One of the few things I really wanted to order. I have a full stud conversion kit. Now I'm debating because I thought about what you said, Glenn. I thought about just tapping the threads and making them work, and just buying some lug bolts just real quick from like fucking like whatever alignment shop. What?
Yeah, that will work, but fucking lug conversions are so cheap now.
Yeah, so like I got a full stud conversion kit coming in, and it's pretty good. So I'm debating whether to put that on before I leave or when I get up there. So what the fuck? Hold on, give me a second. I think my dogs are outside. No, it was my brother fucking tripping on the fucking gate. Jesus Christ. Anyways, like, yeah, so like I'm here beating my knuckles against my fucking assembly so that way I can make sure like where all parts are so that way I can take them off, because I still gotta buy some tools in order to get. I gotta buy a full torque spit set, but there's a Harbor Freight nearby, so it's not that bad. But holy.
So my torque, I got my torque picks from O'Reilly, the Titan brand.
Mm-hmm.
They do great.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Sorry.
No, you're fine. So I'm looking to fucking torque spits, right? And I'm going over here. I'm like, fucking shit, everything is expensive. And also, I realized I lost a couple fucking sockets while I'm working on my car outside. I know it's around the area, so if I look harder, it's pretty much gonna be there. So I'm like, motherfucker. I made a video. I mean, fuck, the whole advertisement for this video was me making a fucking video, which was like, people losing 10s. I'm like, nah, I lose 12s, 14s, 17s, 18s, and torque spits. Who the fuck needs torque spits? Oh, wait, never mind. We do. Because fucking shit. European cars? Nah, man. They couldn't be simple. They couldn't be like Japanese people. Nah, dude. You have to fucking make torque spits. Oh, God fucking damn it. Pissed me off. And I still haven't done the cooling system yet. But luckily, Glen has given me this.
Yeah.
And he's giving me this.
Yeah.
And this.
Yep.
And this. And another
It's like-
gasket. It's giving me a lot of shit. But like looking at
That's
it.
just like the start to it. So that should be a metal impeller.
Right?
So it won't fucking break on you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Then that should be aluminum thermostat housing.
Right?
Yep.
It's aluminium.
Aluminium.
This is nice. I gotta make sure to get the fucking
It's kind of like a dick.
I got to make sure to get my torque right for this. I gotta get another torque wrench.
The thing is, I don't even use torque wrenches on like the little stuff. Because like if it's within like 25 foot-pounds or whatever,
right.
I just take my 3/8 ratchet and I go all the way to the end of it and just go tight.
Right.
And just kind of go around it.
Then I got this.
You'll have to look at the part number of that one. So I'm not sure what temperature it was. I had a lower temperature one and I had a higher temperature one.
I think this is the higher temperature one.
Yeah, one was stock and one was lower.
Well, luckily it comes with the O-ring, so I'm good.
Oh yeah.
But
It's all coming together now.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. So like for these parts are going onto it. Also, like I'm getting another hose, so that should be okay. So we should be good to go. Plus I'm pretty much running full 100% water or water wetter, because down here it doesn't freeze, and up there I don't imagine it will get cold enough to even freeze, especially during summer.
No, we're
No,
done getting cold.
Yeah, you're not gonna get. You would have to get probably below 10 degrees for it to be damaging.
Yeah, like the worst I've gotten, like, I don't know, I run like a weird mix in my Volvo when it parks outside. I run like a 20-80, 70-30 mix.
Right.
But during once drift season starts is usually when it's usually done being cold, and I'm pretty sure it is because it's been pretty warm, been pretty toasty.
Don't you get me started about fucking toasty, buddy.
I'm allowed to bitch. I'm old.
I'm allowed to bitch. I'm down here in fucking AZ.
Well, that's a personal problem there, bud.
Oh boy, yeah, no, Yeah, no, it's just been brutal trying to get these parts together, especially with the delays in shipping some stuff, which is why my coilovers I didn't even get them in the first place because I'm like, well, I had some fucking problems with my bank, and I'm like, yo, hold up, like let me change my shipping address, and I talked to BC, and they were like, hold up, you have to have the same shipping address. So luckily those cleared us. I'm like, oh, thank God, because it doesn't take 2 to 3 days for charges to clear up, even though they charge you for 2 pending fucking charges. Nope. Takes you like a week and a half.
What the hell? My homework just freaked out. Well, let
no.
me submit the question.
Oh no.
Oh, did it lock me out?
Oh no.
Oh, I'll probably have to ask my teacher tomorrow if it doesn't clear up.
Well,
My teacher's pretty cool. Just gonna say that right now. She's very much. Is everything going good? Do you have any questions? I usually don't ask questions unless I'm like completely like dumbfounded.
same. Hard same. But like on the question of brutality, do you guys have any fucking anything that's like with preparing for ISS? Like, how's that been going?
Let's see.
What, I need to get off my ass and get some
All right, I
help?
got something for you.
What you got?
Ordering parts for my fucking Volvo.
Oh boy.
All right, I tried to save money. I really did.
Yeah.
It's because it's like either do I order off FCP? They've always done me right, but hey, I found it $40 cheaper over here. I should just fucking ordered them from them in the first place. That part never showed up, never shipped, never did anything. They refunded me, charged me, refunded me, charged me, refunded me, charged me, and I finally got them to refund me again. It was this biggest fucking headache. When you get a drift car, get a common car.
Yes.
Do yourself a fucking favor.
Yes.
Go to events. See how many. See
350Z, fucking Miata,
G35.
G35, E46, fucking C5 fucking Corvettes.
I mean, 240s. You're gonna pay the drift tax on it with 240 SX.
V6 Mustangs.
Honest, you're not wrong, Kiet. For all the funny shit you're saying about it, V6 Mustangs are a perfectly legitimate drift vehicle.
Yeah, I will talk shit all day on Mustangs, but if you want to get into drifting on the cheap, go Mustang because like they're really cheap and they're still good.
I will tell you, not even to buy a Miata is a drift car. It's an uphill fight. They're too short. They're too gritty. They're too good at what they were designed to do.
They're too amazing.
They are. No, they are. They
Can't
are
handle the power.
They are the ultimate grip car for just they're a canyon car, but they're a toge fighter. They're good at it.
Mm-hmm.
I miss my Miata.
But that short, square wheelbase setup they've got does not lend them to breaking loose as well, and does not lend them to. They are a lot of work to get to hang.
Right.
It can be done, and people do very well with them. But they are a workout. You're going to work harder to drift a Miata than you will to go drift an E36 or an E46.
Right.
Or a 350 or 370Z, or a V6 Mustang. V6 Mustang, you weld the rear if it's got an open diff.
My problem is I'll argue the V6 Mustang.
Uh-huh. What about the V6?
I'll argue it like it'd be a great missile, but you're gonna get to the point where you're gonna be chasing power, and you get a V8 for $100 more.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you will. No,
just slap a fucking supercharger on that bitch. You ain't putting. I wouldn't put any money into a 4-liter.
Well, here's the other thing. It depends on on our tracks. You're not gonna chase power in a V6.
I want chase power.
Well, we run very short courses though. You're
I
not
want all the power.
Oh yeah, but you'll be able to successfully drift at a very high level on our courses in a V6 Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very much
now. If you
proven right now because there's like 3 of them.
If you want to go to Pat's Acres or Villains, or if you want to go out and visit our buddy Devin at
I'll argue
Rockingham.
Pat's Acres because it's a kart track.
Yeah, but Pat's is a pretty fast track.
Yeah, but it's only like 2 big turns, like 2 turns that are super fast. The rest of it's pretty tight.
But like I said, if you're going to Villains, or if you're going to go out and visit our buddy Devin and drag your ass around Rockingham,
right,
or any place that is big and has or if you want to make a Formula D run, you are gonna chase power. In Utah, in the paddock style drifting we do, you're not gonna chase power, and so V6 will do it just fine.
Meanwhile, everybody in Arizona be doing that shit because we have a big ass paddock.
Well, but still, I mean, depending
Yeah,
on how
but you have a
set your
lot
track
more room down there.
Yeah, you're right. It's
So-
huge. I mean, they're fucking.
But
skid
believe it or
patties, the
not,
tracks
you'll
are.
get like quadruple the seat time up here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But here, so I mean, yeah, you go get a V6 go get an SN95 V6
Right.
Mustang.
Right.
Weld the diff if you've got an open. I don't know if they offer it in a limited slip or not. But if it's
No.
as soon as you get an open and you weld that diff,
Dude, Ford 8.8s are so easy to do spools or limited slips. If you want to get one, if you want a limited slip and you want it cheap, go find a fucking Explorer. 90% of them, well, not 90% of them, but a lot of them, and it drops right in. So you take the plate and the pads and you stack them. You go plate, pad, plate, pad, plate,
Plate
pad,
pad,
plate,
plate
pad.
pad.
It will lock up harder than almost as hard as a spool.
for a dedicated drift car, an LSD is probably not the best idea. I kept the LSD in mine because I like the manners. It's easier to drive as far as
You
actually
say that.
driving.
And then, like, all the dudes in Japan, that's all they run because nobody welds diffs out there. They throw
Well,
two-way fucking causes in there.
But you got to admit that a welded diff is going to run easy. It's going to drift easier.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot more predictable. 100%.
So even if you got, if it's an open diff, weld the diff, go do the LSD thing Glen was talking about.
Right.
Whatever. Get a Steve Mass angle kit up front and eat lunch.
Right.
That's all you have to do. You weld the diff, you put an angle kit on. You don't even have to put an angle kit on to start with, but it helps a lot. Maybe put a hydro in if you're inclined. I would not put a hydro in it to start with. I'd put a hydro in it as I got more and more involved and saw how much I used to e-brake.
I mean, that's the big difference between everybody else and American drifters, which is like, can you like e-brake or are you gonna throw it in like a man?
Well, here's the thing: is
Both.
I used to make that joke. I used to make that joke until I went to drift school, and because around here there's two schools of thought. Depending upon if you ask Wicknick or Josh. And if you ask Dadlock will slap your hand for you. Well, he won't, but Dadlock will tell you that the e-brake is a crutch and you shouldn't use it.
Have you seen his tattoo on his arm? The Scandinavian flick, bud.
Like I said, he will tell you an e-brake is a clutch. An e-brake is a crutch. Don't
Sick
use
burn.
it. Wicknick will tell you use every tool in the box. Grab the e-brake. Neither of them are wrong. Because
I would say use a mix because, like, I don't really use the e-brake, but I haven't had a car that had a properly functioning e-brake in a long time. But I also never learned how. My brain was so ingrained with like watching Japanese drifting and stuff. I never really used the e-brake to initiate, but I did use it to adjust.
Right,
and that's where I'm at. Is I learned from guys who learned from Hadlock. I learned from the Hadlock school of control the car with your feet. If you have to use the e-brake, whatever. But I use my e-brake to scrub speed, save loops. I've learned how to use it to save me from looping the car or to scrub speed. The other thing, but when I went to drift school, because normally beginning of the season, Stuckey and Wicknick and they put on Salt City Drift puts on a drift school,
right,
and they have and it's a pretty good, especially if you're just getting started, of how to set up your car, why things be very. So you learn some of the technical information,
right.
And Stuckey, because Nicholas Stuckington III Esquire is, I mean, you got to admit, Stuckey's a damn genius. He can drift anything.
Exactly. He lives right down my street.
It's hilarious. I come around the corner and pick Kiet up when he was in town last time. And,
Yeah, I dropped them off and I saw all the hard bodies. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, I come around the corner. I'm like, there's a hard body and a yellow hard body, a Kodak livery. I'm like, I know that truck. So I go grab Kiet and I says, Kiet, guess what? What? I just saw Stuckey. Well, where? Well, he's right there.
No fucking way.
That's when we go down there. And Stuckey's there, and Cole, his buddy Cole's there. They
like, hold on, let me go knock on their door real quick.
And then I made a crack about Neil Showbury. There's another local drifter.
Which he lives there too.
Yeah, it's like, well, Neil lives in West Valley too, apparently. Well, yeah, he's inside. He lives here. Well, okay then. Apparently we have the drift house. And so that was kind of fun. But yeah, so Stuckey actually taught me that the e-brake is good for a decreasing radius turn.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on a turn, a big sweeper that's wide open and stays open, stick with your clutch. Stay off the e-brake. You want all the speed you can get.
Yeah.
A tight, decreasing radius turn, grab that e-brake, scrub some speed, use that to initiate, and that knowing that and trying to follow that has made me a far better drifter. I haven't looped the car in a long time.
Indeed.
The problem I've got there is I can do 3 limbs pretty well. Coordinating that 4th limb takes a little doing. So throwing the car while I'm hitting the E, because I just have a factory cable brake. All I have is the
hard.
I have a stock Miata cable brake that someone has ripped the catch out of, so it doesn't lock. So I grab and I let it's just a grab and go.
Dude, that's funny because like my e-brake is custom because like it's almost like a drip button except with like not a drip button. It's just like a custom handle. You guys seen it, right? The picture I sent you, which is just like there's a knob you can twist on top that turns into a regular e-brake. Mm-hmm. But there's also like that knob you just turn it to the right all the way and then it becomes a de facto hydro.
It basically disconnects your latch.
Yeah, there you go.
Mine has just been gutted. All the soft part of the it's a metal tube. The soft part of the handle is gone. The button is gone. It's all out there.
I got like a fucking waffle rib on that shit.
One of these days, I'm gonna grab a piece of leather and stitch kind of a handle around there. But I drift with gloves on anyway, so I really don't care.
Yeah, I started drifting gloves on and I actually quite enjoy it.
It's great.
It's handy.
It makes you feel so professional.
I like
it really
the
does.
slides easier because my hands get clammy.
Shout out to my favorite so far. The only gloves I ever owned, but out of all the gloves I tried on, they were the most comfortable. Wolf Clan Garage, and they're rated. They're SFI rated.
I just run a
so
pair
you can actually use them in like professional driving.
Sponsored by.
Ha.
Yes, we are sponsored, and this is going to be on my car because I know it's on Glen's car.
I need you to bring me one of those. I will pay you for one. I need you to bring me one.
Oh yeah, he's gonna make one. It's gonna be a lot more dirty.
Well, I know, but I need an official BD sticker on the car.
Like what's gonna be all over the car? Just dicks.
I only got one. Dicks. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to our final segment, which we're just gonna do very shortly, which is it also combined into the brutality, which is a little bit of rant time. But I have I have this one rant I've been saving up for a couple weeks now. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Rat time! Oh shit.
Rant time.
Rant time. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Let me fucking tell you something. Okay. Let me get down and dirty with it, all right? So, you're looking for parts for your car, right? You want something good. You want something nice. You want something a little bit, a little charm, right? Okay? Like we said earlier, get a fucking car that's common because Jesus Christ. You think an E46 would be common, wouldn't it? Yeah. You think like some extra parts would be nice for it? I still don't got a fucking short hubber this shit. And the only
I told you where to get one.
It would, yeah, eBay. But I know once I'm getting to it. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
All right. So like, look, I'm looking for parts everywhere. I look all over the state. I'm like, yo, do you have anybody have your 46 short hub? Anybody have this? Anybody have that? Everybody and their fucking grandma has a fucking short hub if they're into car because it's cool as shit. Because all you gotta do is just like, yo, hold up, quick disconnect. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, just go back in. You see that? All right. Amazing, right? You get the ding. Nope. E46, you gotta fucking wait for it because you need that shit to connect to the short hub. So you can be like, oh, look at me, I'm driving. However, okay, I look around, nowhere in sight. The only place where you can find one that was in stock in person where you could just get without waiting like 3 weeks and a half because shipping is terrible right now. The only place where I could get it was when I was back up in Utah in Provo, and the one day I could get it, they were closed because I forgot Sunday everybody closes. I was like,
welcome back to Utah.
So what my rant is, parts, look for that shit way in advance, okay? It's basically it's a rant on myself because I'm a fucking idiot. I don't take time sometimes just like to look it up beforehand. I kind of look it up like right as I was about to do, like a bit of a procrastination. I hate myself, but at the same time, like these parts that you should think that are relatively common that everybody runs, especially now with some of these cars are more popular, like an E46, that's become popular over like the last 2 years. They've really fucking blown up. But they still don't have the fucking short hub on the reg. Like, you can look up fucking any short hub, like, especially for Subis. Oh my god, WRX's short hub. Dude, left, right, and center. You got it all. You got it all. You got fucking, yeah, the long hub, you have short hub, you got extra short hubs, you got fucking race spec, you have shitty NRGs, like energy clones.
Don't talk shit on the NRGs.
I meant energy clones, okay, my bad. You have like really, really fucking shitty hubs. You have really, really nice hubs, and they're everywhere for WRXs. However, for E46s, nah, fam, it's BMW. And once again, German engineering. Oh god, fuck. Even
German engineering.
Even to get my steering wheel in, like mounted to this is crooked technically because it's not a Momo type of steering wheel. It's a Nardi style type of steering wheel. Which, like, the steering wheel, the steering
It's
wheel
slightly
is
offset.
It's slightly off, and it kind of annoys me. But at the same time, I don't mind because this is the gift, and I do not, I like this thing will be here with me until the day I die. I'll probably be buried with it. But the point is, E46, you think there'd be tons of parts for it? No, fuck no, dude.
They're
Hell
not
no.
quite to the status of the E36 yet. The E36 is clapped out. Like,
It's been
out
fucked,
status.
man. I've been trying to find parts, but no. Now I had to order new parts, which is okay because I wanted that. But fucking hell, let me just get something cool and cosmetic for it without doing that shit. And also, E46. Oh my god, the corner lights are held on with a half tab like this. It's not a full tab. It's a half tab. It's annoying as shit because they break off, and now suddenly my left corner light doesn't work anymore, and I have to take out the fucking light bulb because I don't know if that shit's broken or not. So now I have no corner light right there. Now I don't know if I'm gonna get pulled over if I fucking drive up to Utah. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me. Do any of you gentlemen have any sort of fucking rant you want to give off before we end this?
yeah, I kind of already went into my rant earlier about, like, don't drift. Or, like, you know what? Drift it, track it, whatever. But just expect when you have a car, there's a reason why there's one Volvo out there, man. Like, Kiet's whole thing about the steering wheel hub, I can't get an eBay wheel hub for that thing. I had to pay $300 for an OMP fucking, like, rally legit hub. And they don't come in short hubs. They don't make it.
Mm-mm.
So it's like, so I'm at that crossroads right now of should I keep going with the Volvo or should I shelf the Volvo for now, fix it, and just kind of do it right and go pick up another car? But then I'm at that point right now where, like, I don't have room for another car. I just don't. I have 3 vehicles at my house.
Yeah, you do.
And
I've seen it.
I'm very blessed that I live with a really good friend who lets me get away with shit like this.
Indeed.
A normal landlord would lose their shit.
Oh yeah. My landlord's kind of starting to lose their shit because my car is up on stands right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying. Brandon, do you have anything, buddy?
I mean, not other than the lack of damn time in my life to do the things I need to do. Because
Yeah.
my steering wheel is not on my fucking list of to-dos. It's low products. I have a wheel in the car, but I want to put my quick release and everything in there. Because I have a quick release and a short hub and everything. But it's just a matter of I have no time to do all the things I need to do and all the things I want to do, and so it's just my week is going to be an absolute nightmare, but I will get it done because my friends are there. My place is there. So it's less of a rant and more of just a declaration that God adulting blows goats.
It really does, but it's part of life and it's part of our journey to get to where we want to be.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
buddy.
I get that, and I understand. I'm still gonna cry about it for a minute.
Yeah,
It's okay.
it's fine.
I was told by a multi-millionaire that it's okay to be broke right now because he was broke at the same time I was.
So the story goes as you told me, and that was a good fucking story, dude.
Like,
I mean, I've
that
known
dude's
a couple
crazy,
of-
though. I actually quite enjoy his company.
I've known a couple multimillionaires that were broke more than once.
Oh, yeah.
And damn broke.
Elon.
I mean, well, the multimillionaire is kind of an odd title anymore. But
It is.
I know, of course, I know plenty of millionaires that, if you were to look at them, you'd think they were quite literally dangerously broke.
That's my plan.
I knew one that he owned a deadliest catch crab boat.
Mm-hmm.
I owned not one of the big ones. He owned one of the boats that occasionally got shown on the show.
Right.
You know that lot at 90th and State
Right.
on the
Yeah.
north corner that is a Christmas tree lot and a pumpkin patch and a fireworks stand.
Yeah.
Whatever. He owns that.
What?
He owns that.
Pretty nutty.
Wow.
So he is the Christmas tree lot. He is the fireworks stand. He is the fucking and he hates gypsies, which amuses the shit out of me.
Fucking
And then-
gypsies.
That was hilarious. I couldn't care less about gypsies. But Matt's reaction to gypsies is
Fuck those
hilarious.
gypsies. Okay.
You must not like the, what is it, Snatch?
And then I know another one that literally this is the guy I think they've mentioned takes out or at least one point in time was taking out $500,000 in cash a week from the bank. $500,000 a week cash money out of the bank a week. He bought debt. He paid cash for debt. Like somebody owes you money, like you have a settlement or something coming in, right? Or an annuity.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And he would buy it from you for a percentage of what it's worth, but you have your cash now. Kind of a local version
28
that
cents
gives you
in cash now.
Exactly. A local version of that.
Selling cash now. JJ, what's my? That's selling cash now.
Exactly. And so the guy literally cash flowed millions of dollars a year.
I guess since he's willing to wait, he's not impatient.
Well, that's his business model is he's
God
willing
damn.
to wait because you're only getting the cash from one source. He's
Right.
getting it from hundreds.
Jesus.
Yep.
And-
So I know it takes time.
It takes
But
time.
but if you saw him, he
Marinate.
looks like a freaking mechanic or just tattooed up punk.
But he rich.
But the guy has figured out how to make his money.
Indeed.
You look at I used to listen to Dave Ramsey a lot. He made hay out of the two most common vehicles driven by a millionaire.
Right.
You know what they are?
Prius.
They're about 2 or 3 years old cars bought with cash.
Prius
That
and
too.
a
Well, that's the Dave logic,
Honda.
Glen. Kit, you're wrong on both.
Oh fuck.
Toyota.
The Ford Explorer and the F-150.
Gross.
Why does that not surprise me?
Think about it. How many construction owners drive an F-150 around that own construction companies?
How many people that just don't do anything drive F-150s?
Oh, that too. But you look at how many people that own construction businesses or business like that drive
Right.
an F-150.
Right.
It's because Ford gives pretty good deals on
Well,
fleet vehicles.
Yeah,
'Cause we're
that's the
American.
Ford fleet vehicles are. I mean, that's where the F-150 gets its popularity, and that's why bringing it back to cars. That 2022 fucking electric Lightning, I am all about that as a fleet vehicle.
Fuck yeah, that'd be super sick, dude.
Think about it. Those guys don't put more than 200, 300. Those guys don't put 200 miles a day on their vehicles generally.
Yep.
You know what's funny is, like, if you think about it, like, the idea of the Ford Lightning go completely electric just kind of works because
Oh, it does.
it's
hilarious.
called a fucking Lightning.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
hilarious. But you think about it. All them old like O'Reilly parts delivery trucks,
Right.
or any of your other delivery trucks for parts warehouses and shit. When I worked for Fastenal, they drive Dodges obviously because they own a Dodge dealership, but the city Fastenals, you'd put 100 miles on your truck in a day. An electric fucking truck would be perfect for doing that kind of thing. So your Fastenal, your Granger, fucking Gray Bar, CED, your distributors.
Okay, yeah,
your
that
supply
would
house.
be pretty fucking cool.
That's what that truck is ideal for.
Hell yeah.
Or even a lot of your construction companies. I mean,
Fucking
most
nutmobile.
Big D Big D or R&O or anybody, they're not putting that many miles on truck in a go.
Oh yeah.
They're putting, because they're staying, they're going to a place, doing work, coming back, or else staying fairly local to, visit multiple sites.
Right.
I mean, that truck, Ford Fleet, should be able to sell
The fleet.
a million of those of the base model F-150 Lightnings.
Oh yeah.
There will be a million white base F-150 Lightnings on the road because, like I said, every parts house, every truck shop, every construction company, they need that kind of a truck.
Indeed.
And it makes so much more sense, especially in a place like Utah where our power is like 4 or 6 cents a kilowatt hour.
Oh yeah.
Power is dumb cheap.
It's super cheap, dude.
So, I mean, we're obviously going to need to upgrade infrastructure across the board to generate and supply power, which we need to do anyways because we can barely supply the power we need right now.
Right.
Build me some nuclear power plants, please. But that truck, that truck has a niche. It will fill that niche if Ford is intelligent in how they market that truck.
Right.
If they don't try to market it as a performance truck, but if they just market it as a fleet truck, yeah, it's not sexy, but it'll make the money.
Exactly. That truck would be amazing at doing that job. However, on this beautiful note, we must end this Sendcast here because we've been going around for an hour and a half, which is pretty good. So
yeah, pretty much. So
it's been average for us, huh?
it's pretty much average for us, but it's better than 2. It's better than 2. It's all right. It's especially episode 15.
Well, let's face it. The premise of the show is a bunch of buddies sitting around talking shit, and we can do that all night.
Pretty fucking we could, but we don't want to do it all night.
We need to get better at cutting it. We need to summarize.
We need to, as Mike says, we need to boat this bass.
Exactly. So boating this bass. Let me catch everybody up that will be watching this later or is watching now. First I opened up this thing soloing this shit because I thought everybody would be a bit more busy than they are now, which is like, oh, okay, but they showed up, which is pretty sweet. Either ways, whatever. So yeah, I talked about the future of the show, what's going to happen because we've been gone for like 2 weeks and whatnot. We've been gone for a little while, and the future of the show because everybody's getting busy and everybody's trying to make their money, improve their lives, which is like a great thing. So especially for me too, because I'm trying to go back to college and get my adulting life together. It's going to be more sparse. So from at least at right now, this current moment, I propose that we move the Sendcast from every week to every 2 weeks or so, or just whatever. Like we'll talk about it on our group chat, but we'll figure it out. But what Glen said earlier in the podcast when he joined in. Which is basically once every month, but we pump out like 3 episodes, which is recorded from back to back, and I feel like that would be a really good way to do so. It's and the only live episodes would come from like special occasions, so we'll restructure the Sendcast to do so that way. So stay tuned for more. Follow the Facebook link down below so you can stay tuned for that. I am also going to be committing way more into actually just monetizing everything because I've had a lot of post engagements where I have tons of people, I have other engagements where I had nobody. So like I know trying to find where to get people to get in and engage with the Sendcast will do that because like these guys also have their lives. They're also doing Nerding for Beginners and they're super fucking sick. Go check that down below. That's also going to be in the links. It's always been in the links. Super sick. So another thing that we have to figure out is just basically we're going to go to ISS. That's the big thing we stress here. ISS, we're going to be there. We're going to be having tons of fun. And especially since Mike is willing to help, he's going to give us some equipment, which would be super sick. So we're going to hopefully record a live episode there. And it's going to be absolutely fucking awesome. Stay tuned for that. And next thing I would just say is that like if you see just once again if you see less of us, it's not because like we like don't care about this. It's just because like we're busy.
We're busy people, man.
Exactly. I mean, Glen was doing homework this whole time.
If you reach out to on the Slow Gear page or messages, we will respond. We are here, but yeah, it's Life is wild. When I joined in, the reason I was in my truck is I was actually going to pick up Miata parts. I picked up a flying Miata front sway bar from a guy locally. So I was
Nice.
I got back in the truck and saw a kid had started up. So that's when I joined in. I was out getting parts because car guy. But
Yeah, I was
no,
past
so
the class portion of my class. I was like, well, I'm just
Right.
doing homework now. Maybe I can hop in for a minute.
Yeah, so we're not gonna. I'm not gonna alien. Like we're not gonna alienate the audience. Holy shit! I'm sorry. We are trying our best, but at the same time, we have to make changes because we're in episode 15. We are relatively deep into this thing, and it's been a pet project of mine. It's also grown into is a project for everybody, and I want everybody to feel included and feel like they had they don't have an obligation to come here, but if they want to come in and do stuff, then I'm more than happy to welcome everybody. So we're gonna be restructuring the Sendcast, be doing a whole bunch of changes, and just basically making this more streamlined. And I'm also gonna be trying. I'm actually gonna cancel my Hulu and just put that money towards actually getting this on an audio only platform, so we expand our horizons to get into more different platforms, so we get a wider viewer and listener base. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, though, I will keep you posted. Try to give everyone more admin roles because Facebook being stupid. But until that point, this is basically what you're kind of going to get. But once again, just watch out for what we're going to do. Anyways, I have been your not so humble host, the leader of this herd of gentlemen, the problematic Vietnamese child of the Camp Shenanigans group, the Sen Samurai, who's going to come back up to ISS and send his subjects once again. I am Kiet. Thank you for joining me. And next to me is the bearded drifter, the dwarven master of the Blood Angels chapter, Brandon Kuhn. And down below me is the ever so wise, the man of many wares, the gentleman of fate, Glen. So
Yes.
the expert at drifting a tractor.
Indeed.
It is it's literally a fucking tractor.
It's a fucking
It
tractor.
really is.
It's a
an
fucking
implement.
tractor.
It's an implement.
Yep. So watch out for the next episode, because the next episode we're gonna have tons of things to talk about. Well, until then, thank you so much for joining and whatnot. If you have any questions, message the page or comment down below on the YouTube link, and just let us know. Anyways, thank you for joining us. Goodbye.
Later.
Hold up.
Later.
Hold up. Like let me pull up the screen. there we go. That's the ending screen. You can find our links right there on the Facebook and the YouTube. There is our schedule, and you see that animation. It's super fucking sick. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. Anyways, I'm going to cut off the audio here, let it play for a little bit longer, and then we're good to go.